Granny has found herself trapped in Baldi's schoolhouse yet again, and I almost feel bad for her. Let's see if she can get out. Hello everybody, I am Kindly Keyin, and welcome back to yet another reacting to awesome animations made by people who are way more talented than I am. We are returning to the much beloved Hornstromp series, Granny versus Baldi. This is the one where Granny is trapped in Baldi's school, not the other way around. Now, believe it or not, it has been over 6 months since we've had a new animation like this from Hornstromp. We've missed you, buddy. But Hornstromp is back in full force, and I am so excited to check out this animation. But first, because it's been such a long time, I thought that I'd go back to part 2 of this series, because the one that we're going to be watching today is part 3. And I just kind of wanted to do a quick recap. I remember Granny was trapped in the school, and it looks like she was in detention at this point. I think this is the one where Baldi has my logo? No, that was a picture that Hornstromp sent me, but in that picture he did have a tattoo of my logo on his chest. It was very strange. Let's fast forward a little bit. You can see rabid Baldi. Goodness gracious, that's horrifying. I love what Hornstromp does with the characters, how he just like transforms them into other worldly creatures. It's kind of awesome. And he does the anime stuff too, where he like puts like Baldi in DBZ mode. I mean, he just turned Granny's tongue into a creature that just ran away. It's beautiful. These animations are so good. There's me. There's my little Easter egg. Hornstromp loves putting little Easter eggs of me in his videos. I love it. It's so incredibly flattering that he puts me in them. It's awesome. But it's just, these animations are so stinking good. So let's see where it ends for Granny. I think she got a hold of some soda, and then Bully licks her ear. Gross. So at some point, I believe Granny is going to drink the soda. Bully is drinking the soda. Here we go. You're gonna get that soda. You earned it, Granny. You earned it. Yes, she worked hard for that soda. She finally gets it. Baldi is back. He's seen better days, but he's still a man on a mission. I don't know what that mission is, to destroy people with his ruler, I guess. He's mad. He's very mad.
Now all you need to do is still can.
The power of his voice launched Granny. Is this where it ends? And that's it. That's the end. It ends on Arts and Crafters covered in soda, just smiling at the camera. Kind of maniacally. He's got something going on in that brain of his. So that was just a brief recap of the previous episode. Let's move on to episode 3, shall we? All right, let's do this. I am so excited. I also really appreciate the title screen here. Baldi's Basics Hornstromp series. It's an animation, in case you didn't know. Let's do it. All right. Starts out with Baldi just whistling. Whoa! Granny teleporting in. I'm not sure how that happened or why that happened, but let's just roll with it. Here we go.
Hi. Let's play hide and seek.
Play some hide and seek with Baldi. Look at him. Sensei Baldi. This is his training. This is the culmination of his training. Remember, he was trained by Sensei Baldi and handed the ruler. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you have to go watch the Lockman animations. Sonic vs. Baldi. We learn the deep past and history of Baldi. But if I'm not mistaken, this particular animation is based on the new version of Baldi's Basics, the demo. So remember, that version has items and stuff that weren't in the original game. So I'm excited to see if they are introduced in this version or in this animation. Because, oh, wait. It looks like it's okay to look at Kindly Keyin according to Baldi's school rules. So there you go. You guys are okay. You're following the rules. Good job. That Baldi is very scary looking. I do not like that face. His chin is too big. is too big of a chimp. But they are playing hide and seek, so you can tell right off the bat that this is the demo version, because that's the version where you're playing hide and seek with Baldi. But he doesn't play fair. He does not play fair. Principal, it looks like you got a new hairdo.
For you.
You got a bit of a perm or something going on. Now you're in detention. This is a bummer. I know, detention stinks. It's very boring. Yeah, you gotta wait for the timer to run out. You just gotta sit there and wait. And it's... Or delete the number that you're waiting for. Oh, the infamous apple tree. Very exciting. Let's see what Granny has planned for the outside world in Baldi's schoolhouse. The grapple hook. Okay, confirmation right there that this is based on the new version of Baldi's Basics. So that's pretty cool, actually. So really, Granny's in a brand new schoolhouse. Maybe that's why she got teleported. Doesn't quite understand how to use the grapple hook. I understand that because I didn't know how to use the grapple hook the first time I played the game too. She's going to use the grapple hook to get the apple. Is that actually how you get the apple in the demo version of Baldi's Basics? I never did that. I didn't. Maybe I gotta test that out. Anyways, she's gonna eat that apple, but Baldi's gonna get in the way. Oh my gosh, I love that face. That is glorious. The snot running down. Oh, she is scared. That's a scared Granny. Can't really blame her. Baldi's an intimidating dude. Give him the apple. She threw the apple at him. And he doesn't care. He got hit right in the face, but he digs it. Eat up that apple. Yep, that's the way you eat apples. That's totally normal. Totally normal way of eating apples, Baldi. So weird. Okay, so he's rapidly eating that apple. Granny has her opportunity to escape, which is kind of how it works in the real game, right? What's she doing? Yep, that is definitely one of the obstacles that you have to overcome in the demo version, those 25-cent things. Is this another YouTuber? This has to be a reference to something, right? I don't know what. But it does not look like Granny has a quarter. So she's basically at a dead end. She's very upset by it. Oh yeah, now we're getting the flooding. Yeah. Also, what happened to Granny? She looks so weird. I kind of love it.
I'm bored.
All right. The bully. He's bored. He's just swimming. It's just a normal day at Baldi's schoolhouse, you know, when the hallways start filling with water. Everybody's like totally used to it. It's very strange. You got a whirlpool. Don't go in the whirlpool. Swim away from the whirlpool. Is that something that happens in the game? I don't remember. Oh, that's the end. I'm so sad. It ended so quickly. I want more. Let's scrub back a little bit, shall we? Okay, so one of the things I was asking is, do whirlpools show up in the Baldi's Basics demo? I don't think they do. So that's a little creative liberty. That's totally cool. I like the idea of whirlpools. Is Baldi creating that whirlpool? I don't think so, but he seems unaffected by it. So he's kind of cheating the system. This feels like a Jaws moment. You can kind of imagine Baldi swimming through the water and just his hair sticking through the top. It's definitely got a Jaws vibe to it, for sure.
Hi.
Oh, hi. And, well, actually, the music, I didn't even think about it. You can hear it.
Hi.
That is totally like a Jaws sound. That's pretty great, actually. And yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Granny gets out of this situation. But let's just scrub back real quick. Let's see if we missed anything. I mean, honestly, I always miss stuff because there's so many little details that Hornstromp puts into his animations that are just so awesome. You always see something new like the second time through. It's just, man, these animations are so good. Such a talented dude. This is a great interaction right here. Baldi is very serious about how he plays hide and seek. He will not open his eyes, but if you mess with him, he will smash your face with a ruler. That's a lesson to all of us. Big brain Baldi right there. Glorious. That's where all the answers to his math problems reside. Right there in that galaxy brain. I missed this last time. You can see Baldi in the window there in the background. Again, I have no idea what happened to his face there, but it's a great expression. It's so good. I'm a little curious as to why Principal of the Thing has a new hairdo. His hair is much poofier, for sure. So let's go back to the old one. There's the principal in the previous episode. So clearly, he's got a new hairstyle. Good for him, you know, changing things up. Kind of looks like Bob Ross now. Paint some happy little trees. Granny's first experience, of course, with the grapple hook, which, you know, I didn't know how to use it when I first got it. I didn't shoot myself in the face, though. Probably avoid doing that. Seems like a bad idea. But Granny's a pretty smart lady. She figured out right off the bat that she could use that grapple hook to get the apple off the tree. I don't know why she was so interested in the apple, though. Maybe she just loves apples. This is one of the greatest expressions on Granny's face of all time, I have to say. I absolutely love this. It's such a good reaction. Oh, man. But of course, that leads us to the point where the hallways start filling with water, whirlpools start showing up, and Baldies start jawsing. I don't know what that means, but you know what I'm talking about. A little hair through the water. And this is where we're left with the cliffhanger of all cliffhangers. What will happen to Granny? Stay tuned for the next episode. In fact, Hornstrom sent me a message letting me know that the next episode will be out on Thursday this week. I don't know the exact time, but rest assured, when it comes out, we're gonna be checking it out. But you guys should head over to Hornstrom's new gaming channel. He has a channel specifically for the Granny and Baldi animations. It's gonna be separate from his old channel. I will have a link in the description down below. Go over there, subscribe, let him know that I sent you. Check out this video in its full, uninterrupted glory. And stay tuned for the next one. It'll be out very, very soon. But that is gonna do it for this episode. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Of course, head over to Hornstrom, show him your support because man, these animations are so stinking good. But if you did enjoy this, be sure to hit that like button. And of course, if you'd like to see more, you can subscribe to my channel by clicking on that little circle with my logo in it right below this window. You can also watch more of my videos by clicking on the sides of the screen. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye, Granny and Baldi.